Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, something terrible happened in the world of Minecraft today that'll change Minecraft forever as we know it. Or was it really all that terrible? I don't know. Let's talk about it in today's 2 cents. Hello and welcome everybody to the inaugural episode of 2 cents. So pretty much what this show is going to be about is basically me giving my 2 cents about a popular topic or something that I just feel strongly about all of a sudden. So right now, today, September 15th, 2014, Microsoft bought Mojang and Notch has stepped down as chairman. I want to get my 2 thoughts about this. I'm going to be using my common sense, I'm going to be using facts that I found, and I'm going to be trying to cover both sides of the argument. That's one thing that's very, very important to me, is looking at both sides and giving a fair judgment as to if this was a good thing, if this is a bad thing, or just basically just looking at all the options together. I mean, that's just something that doesn't really happen anymore. It's mostly one-sided opinion over here, and then you have the other opinion over here. They don't mix. But I like to mix them together and get one complete idea out of them. So hopefully I'm going to be able to accomplish that in this series. Now, personally, I feel that this is a very, very bad thing, but a lot of people could be arguing it the other way. So I'm going to go ahead and argue for the other side, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do my side. So let's go ahead and start over with why Microsoft taking over is going to be a good thing. Alright, now some of you people might be thinking, how can a big company be buying a small little development team be a good thing? Well, Mojang, unfortunately, with Minecraft being the main moneymaker and most people already owning it, I think that their funds were kind of running out, and maybe there wasn't going to be much of a future for Minecraft, so maybe porting it over to some company that has millions of billions of dollars at their disposal is probably going to be able to raise the game quite a lot better. Plus they have a lot more development teams, and they have the Microsoft name. That's pretty big, in my opinion. Having a Microsoft name versus a Mojang name could be a lot better. Although we know Mojang, we know and love them, and they were a great company from the beginning. Now, another great reason why Microsoft is a great thing to happen to Mojang is it sounds like Notch is done. So what do I mean by Notch is done? Wasn't he the creator? Shouldn't he be loving it? You'd think. But according to the statement that he left to all of the people following him and everybody who was like, what the heck is going on? He was sick of it. He didn't want Minecraft to become a big thing. He didn't expect that to happen from the beginning. He didn't expect all this popularity and everything to happen. Which seems a little bit odd, because that's what everybody searches for, right? With fame and fortune comes gloom and doom, apparently, for Mr. Notch. So much that he actually claims that he did this to save his sanity. He said it's not about the money, it's not about the $2.5 billion deal. It's about his sanity. Now he goes on, actually that's actually the end, but he actually says previously that if he comes up with another brilliant idea, like Minecraft, and if it catches traction, he will abandon it immediately. Does that make sense? Does it really make sense? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Because why would you have something great right here in the palm of your hand, but you're not going to give it to the world? Especially when the world's starting to love it. I mean, look at this. You want this. But you can't have it. I'm not going to show you it anymore, even. Because even though you want me to show it to you, I'm just going to keep putting it down. No. No more. Now, I personally feel that this is very, very selfish on Marcus's part. I mean, why would you have something so great in the palm of your hand that the world wants? And just say, my sanity. It's not about the money, it's not about this, it's just for me. If someone has a great idea, share it with the world. If you, Marcus, came up with the cure for cancer and everybody wanted it, would you not give it? It's right here. Save people. But no, you're not? Okay. Because it's something people want. But I guess that's your own choice. That's your own decision. That is fine. Everybody's entitled to their own decisions, and if someone doesn't want to carry on with it, I guess we're entitled to let them do it. And this brings up a great point as to why Microsoft should take over and why this is going to be a good thing. You have a CEO that is going insane right now. You have a CEO of Minecraft going insane. Block, another block, another block, another block. Yeah, we're all insane. Okay, we are all insane. But if he isn't in the right mind to lead, well, then maybe we need someone else to become the parent and take over. So, I think that this could be probably a pretty good thing. But then again, I'm still against it, right? Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. I am very much against this still. But why would I be? It's a huge corporation taking over. But then again, with a huge corporation comes huge projects, and a lot of projects that may be overlooked by just a small little game. I know Minecraft isn't all that small, but in Microsoft's eyes, it could be. Eventually, they could do a sort of Bungie thing where they buy it in the beginning, but then eventually it has to break off. And now for a little history lesson for anybody that doesn't know the relationship between Microsoft and Bungie. It happened all the way back in 2000 when Microsoft purchased Bungie while they were in the middle of working on a game called Halo. Ever heard of it? Now that game became one of the most profitable games of all time. In fact, it became #1. Nice try, Call of Duty. Better luck next year. Now we fast forward 7 years. What happens? Bungie is now a separate company. They're working on new generation games. In fact, one just got released recently. Ever heard of Destiny? And now Destiny is looking to be the competitor to Halo. So what could happen with this very scenario right here? It could evolve into Microsoft buying Mojang, then Mojang breaking off, then developing a new game that's going to be even bigger and better than Minecraft, and it's going to take over the world. Probably not, but who knows? Could happen. And the only reason that I bring this little point up is that there is a saying out there, history usually tends to repeat itself. So yes, with big corporations comes a lot of money, comes a lot of resources, comes a lot of people. Comes a big audience, comes a big, huge consumer, but yet you're still a big company. And the only reason I bring this up is Microsoft is a big company. Mojang is all the way down here. Will a big company have time to focus this little itty bitty portion? Or will they be focused on a much bigger chunk over here? I mean, they're being competitors with Apple. And now Sony with the PS4 overtaking Xbox One sales. I think that more focus is going to be put elsewhere than on Minecraft. We're going to probably see slower development. We're going to see a lot of changes. Jeb, Dinnerbone, Junk Boy. 3 of my favorites. Are you going to have your jobs a year from now? What about 2 years from now? Think you're still going to be with Microsoft, or are you going to be going to, who knows, maybe a new Notch studio by then? Maybe he'll finally see that maybe gaming is where he needs to be. Now, we can't all be mad at Notch, because do you remember a little thing called the EULA? Maybe you didn't. But if you were Hypixel or play Minecraft, you probably heard about it, and you probably got some good lawyers to tell you what to do. The new EULA basically said the servers cannot make money. That is against what the game was made to do. That Mojang should be the only people to be able to make money off the game. Now personally, I'm going to side with Mojang on this one. I think that doing the new EULA was a great decision on their part. Because they developed the software, but then you have these huge servers making money off of what you created. So what does this have to do with our subject though? Well, one of the things that Notch tweeted about just a couple months ago is while this EULA was going down, he was getting a lot of hate mail. But the whole thing is that he wasn't the one who came up with the EULA. It was other people in Mojang that were coming up with this new stuff to be able to say, hey servers, you can't make money. And now all of a sudden Notch is getting hate mail thrown at him left, right, left. And he didn't do anything to deserve it. That's where the insanity part comes in, is that he's getting all this hate mail and he can't control it. He can't do anything about it. You gotta feel for the guy. You really do. And that's one of the parts of where I'm going to go ahead and say, in the middle of my defense, that maybe this was the right decision. Because if you're going to get a lot of hate mail from a lot of people saying, hey, look at this, Notch. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me, huh? Why are you doing this to me? If you're going to keep on getting hit in the face, what do you want it to do? You want it to stop. And unfortunately, that only left one way out for Notch. Being the head majority shareholder, he had to sell. He had to sell to someone who had money. Because Mojang was worth a lot. And the only person that had a lot of money and was interested, of course, it was Microsoft. I guess this kind of reminds you of the circle of life, doesn't it? You got the weak right here. You got Notch. He's desperate. He's desperate for it to end. So what do? You have the bigger guy come in. You just take a hold of it. And then he feeds off of that little insect. He's going to milk it dry. And eventually he's going to die. And the one thing that I'm really scared about is that there's always one promise in Mojang. Minecraft 2.0 would never happen. The Minecraft 2.0 would never happen. Could Microsoft see this as another opportunity to get more money? Could they really reinvent Minecraft as it is? Reinventing Minecraft would do nothing but hurt the community and ruin everything. The only reason that I say this is, what would 2.0 have? With new age technology, what do we have? Better graphics? More enhanced gameplay? What do we want? I don't think we really want either. Because what we're going to get with Minecraft 2.0 is probably a realistic world. A realistic world that you go and craft in. There's a ton of other games out there that have been developed to do this. Little miniature indie developers trying to make a Minecraft 2.0. All of them have failed. It's only going to happen the same if Minecraft 2.0 comes out. It's only going to fail even more. You're going to have a bunch of sales in the beginning, but Minecraft will die. Is Microsoft buying Mojang a good thing? Or is it a bad thing? Because we can look at both sides of the argument and we could say, yes, it was a good decision. But then again, you look at the other person's perspective, it's not so good. On one hand, you have a crazy CEO. On the other hand, you got an evil, money-hungry corporation. That's all they are. You got the psycho, you got the corporation. Both of them are psychos. Which is the less of two evils? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below. Exercise your freedom of speech and be sure not to hold back at all. Also, with this being the inaugural episode, the second question for you guys, what do you think? Is this going to work? Like the TV? Ditch the TV? I look like an Oompa Loompa. You like Oompa Loompas? I don't. But then again, I don't have funds for getting proper lighting. So, just let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. I'm Basket24. This has been my 2 cents. What's yours? Alright guys, so while we have the outro roll, I want to ask you guys one more question. The odds are is that this video is probably going to be still online this time next year, so I have one last question for you. Where's Minecraft going to be this time next year? Are we going to be running on 1.9, still on 1.8, 2, Minecraft 2? Or is Mojang going to be gone? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Once again, thanks for watching.